Back to school, back to work, it's fashion from SHEIN for those occasions. First of all, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Marleen and on this channel I focus on plus size fashion, styling and body positivity. SHEIN reached out to me and asked for collaboration for the promotion they have going on at the moment. It's called a back to school. Now I'm a little bit more mature, so I'm not heading back to school, but I do have 3 kids and some of them are heading back to school. But I thought I'd find a few pieces that will work for those of us who's a bit mature as well, who's going back to work after the summer holiday. I should mention that SHEIN has gifted me all the items in this video and they gift you a discount code. It's a promotional discount code for you today, so I'll leave it here on the screen for you, and per usual all the links and everything else are in the description box, so go and check it out. All right, but some back to school fashion from SHEIN. Let's get stuck into it. A quick little disclaimer before we get started. I do know that the sound is not great on these videos that I'm putting out at the moment. We are in our summer holiday residence and I'm not really set up for filming, hence why the backdrop and the sound especially is very different. I'll hope you put up with it. I'll be back to my usual filming spot where the quality is a bit better very, very soon. The first piece I picked is a little black dress, and who doesn't love a little black dress? It's one of those you can take from day to night in a heartbeat, straight from the classroom or the office for a night out. I love that. The reason I picked this one is because it has this unusual line here at the waist. It's made into this triangle shape, which I think is very, very unusual. On top of that, the fabric is a little bit different in it, because if you look at the fabric up at the top, it is really soft and really, really stretchy. But then, you can hear it, the bottom fabric feels more like a cotton, a more stiffer cotton, but in fact it says in the tag that the whole dress is 95% polyester and 5% elastane. As I said, the top bit is ton stretchy. There is no stretch in the bottom part at all. It is a midi length of a dress, which I'll show you in a minute when I put it on, because I have to change the camera angle to show it, but I really, really love this one. Mine is a size 4XL. It's shopped by the measurements because that's how you shop on SHEIN, but I've made an entire video on how to shop on SHEIN, which is linked in the description box if you need a hand. From a distance, this dress looks absolutely adorable and I love the look of it. I wish it had pockets, because the skirt is definitely one of those puffy ones, so you'd want the pockets in it, but it's a minor details. Well, let me come up close and personal, because there's a few buts with this one. Can you tell now that I'm a bit closer? You can see the difference in color of the 2 fabrics, which I think is a pity. I would have wanted it to be uniform, to be honest with you. Then we have this, which was supposed to be a V, but it doesn't really kind of work. Maybe it's just on my body, I don't know, but it just sits and kind of bunches up a little bit, which is a little bit strange. Also, the seam that we have going on here between the 2 fabrics, it hasn't been flattened, so you have this seam sitting on the body, which is, it's not uncomfortable, but I can feel it on my body. But I think it's what gives the skirt that little bit of a puff out the way, because it has to go over that seam. I hope that makes sense. I'm not 100% sure on this dress, that's being honest with you. From afar, I think it looks very, very cute. But when I get up close and personal, there's just a couple of things there that I'm not happy with. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on this dress, that's being honest with you. Maybe I'd make it into a skirt instead. It'll be a bit shorter, but who knows? Who knows? There is the aspect of the belly as well. It makes me look quite pregnant, that's being honest with you. Now, in fairness, I've just had lunch as well, but still, I'm going to eat even when I wear the dress, so it's not something that I'm keen on. Maybe this one is for you, maybe it's just my body shape, I don't know, but at least now we've tried it. My next piece is one of my favorite types of pieces to shop for. It is a blazer. As you can tell, it's not lined, but the reason I let it kind of get away with it is because this is one of those soft blazers. It is a soft, and how can I show you? Very, very stretchy blazer, and sometimes they can sit really, really nice even though there's no lining in. There is a little shoulder pad in it, but other than that, it is just a gorgeous little polka dot blazer. One little button in the middle, and there is a little bit of ruching there on the sleeve as well. Now, what I love about this as well is it does look as if it might curve a little bit for the body, so hopefully it sits really, really nice. It's made of 97% polyester with the 3% polystyrene in it, and mine is, again, shop by measurement, a size 3XL. This blazer is adorable and it fits me like a glove. Because the fabric doesn't have the lining to it and it's this soft and stretchy fabric, it feels very relaxed to wear, but it has the structure of a blazer because of the shoulder pads. It needs a good iron and just to kind of press these lapels down, but I really do love it. For once, I genuinely don't mind a blazer that doesn't have the lining to it. I'm so glad I picked it up because this is adorable and it's going to mix and match with everything so well. The quickest way to update your current wardrobe is simply just to add a little blouse. A new little blouse can simply change the look of so many outfits, and that was my intentions with this one. It's very different from anything that I own already, but I love the grandad color on it. It has the little bit of a V, meaning it's still going to elongate my neck. It does have the curve down here in the bottom, but I tend to tuck in my tops anyway, so I don't mind too much. And then your sleeve is just your normal little one button cuff there. It is a little bit unusual, but at the same time is nothing different, if that makes sense. Now the fabric is really different because let me see if I can show you. It looks a bit like a linen fabric, but it is in fact 100% polyester. There is no stretch whatsoever in this fabric, and worst of all, I think I got mine in a size 2XL shop by the measurement. I look at it and I'm thinking, I think it's too small. Only one way to find out. Let's give it a try. It fits. I got it on my body, but I think it's meant to be a little bit more oversized, which is why the measurements were so large on it and why I went with the size 2XL. Every time I move, it kind of slips back on me over my bust and it kind of pulls the collar kind of back. Does that make sense? So I think it was meant to be more oversized, which is why the measurements were so big. Nevertheless, it is very different with this grandad collar on for me. I had kind of thought I would have a bit more of a peekaboo on the neckline here, and I think this might be a little bit too closed for me, for my liking. I really do like it though. It's very different, and I'm always on the lookout for something a little bit different from something that I don't have in my wardrobe already. Sadly, I don't think this one is going to work for me simply because I think it was meant to be that oversized. Lengthwise though, I will say it has a great length and the curve down here is very good if you want to hide that tummy. So maybe this one is for you, but I would say definitely go for the size that maybe that you normally go for. So in my case, it would have been the 3XL instead of the 2XL, even though the measurements are quite bigger. I got a second blouse as well, only in black, and I picked this one because of this stunning lace here at the top. It also has a little gorgeous little button right there at the collar, giving it a peekaboo moment here, which I think is so beautiful. It does look as if it's a full button down, but in fact these are all faux buttons, so you got to pull it over your head just like the white one as well. Now this one, which again a little bit different, has a straight sleeve, but we have a button up here, and then if I stick my hand in here, we have one of these little ties so you can fold up your sleeve and give it a little bit of a crease there. Very gorgeous. Straight up, straight down for this one. I got this one in the size 3XL, and I think it was 100% polyester as far as I remember. Yes, size 3XL and 100% polyester. This blouse fits so much better, and I really love this one. Even though it has the collar, so it doesn't give me much of a neck, we do have that peekaboo moment there, which I think is absolutely beautiful. I do love these buttons as well, and this lace up here, it is fantastic. Now, do you remember I told you the sleeves had the button and that string on the inside in here? I closed up one of them so you could see what it would look like with the sleeve pulled up, and if you just leave it hanging down. I really do like both looks, I must admit. And lengthwise, again, if you don't like showing that tummy, this one could definitely be for you because it has a great length and it skims beautiful. It'll be fun creating outfits with it and see how it works with my existing wardrobe. I did pick a couple of bottom halves as well, and we're starting off with a pair of trousers. These ones are gorgeous creamy color. I love the fact that they're not pure white, but they are my favorite wide leg pair of trousers. We do have a couple of pleats up here in the front, which can be difficult for us with the belly for the apple shape, but we'll just see how it goes. We do have the belt loops, we do have functioning pockets, and we do have one of those little clasps there to open and close them. On the back, we do have faux pockets, but that is it for details. I really love them, but I did pick them up in a size of 4XL, and because my body has changed, we'll see how it goes. But per usual, I did shop them by measurement, so let's see if it works. These trousers are absolutely gorgeous. I'm not 100% sure of the fit of them because they are meant to be those baggy, oversized, loose trousers. But I'm not really sure if they are too big. Could I have gotten away with a size smaller? I don't really know. These ones are a size 4XL, and normally I would wear a size 3XL, but I shop by the measurements. I'm not sure I would have been able to fit a size smaller though. But I kind of feel, are they a little bit too baggy in the crotch area? It might just be the pleats that's doing it. How do they look on the back? I won't know until I see the footage because I don't actually have a mirror where I'm filming, so we'll see. Lengthwise, they're a little bit on the short side as well for me. For flats, yes, they're grand, but I definitely couldn't wear anything that had a bit of a thicker sole on them because then they would just kind of be that awkward too short length. Oh, I'm not 100% sure of these. I kind of love them and I kind of don't. Maybe when I see the footage up close, I'll be able to see what the fit is actually like. I'm currently too far away here and as I said, I don't have a mirror, so fingers crossed it looks okay. We'll see. When that time comes and the kids return to school and we return to work, often the weather starts turning really, really warm, especially if we haven't had much summer during the summer. So I decided to pick up a pair of shorts as well. I think they're very, very elegant, but now that I have them in my hand, I'm kind of thinking they may be a little bit on the shorter side for an office situation. We'll see, but I really do like them. Sadly, I'm just realizing as well, we have no belt loops, but we do have functioning pockets and we do have an elasticated waist on the back, something that I really, really appreciate. I picked these ones up in a size 3XL and they are the 97% polyester and 3% elastane. A little bit of give to them, but I wouldn't call them stretch. Let's give them a try and see if they'll work. These shorts are absolutely adorable, but I must admit for some workplaces, they may be too short. I don't know what a dress code is. I work from home. I'm self-employed, so I don't have that problem. But just to keep aware of them, my height, measurements and everything else are in the description box. So if you need to compare, you can go and check it out, all right? I really do love these shorts though. They are very lightweight. They're very airy and breezy and perfect for this roasting hot summer weather we are having here in Denmark at the moment. I really do love them. They have a perfect fit. They skim beautifully over my belly and they sit gorgeous on my booty as well. I really do like them. They are going straight into rotation in my summer wardrobe, that is for sure. Only minus is simply the fact that I would have loved the little belt loops. I can't think of it anymore. I'm getting tired, but I really do love them. I really do. Layers are a girl's best friend, and I thought what better than a little knitted vest top. This is something very out of my comfort zone, but I think it is so cute and I thought I'm gonna have to try it. It screams back to school for me and I just think it's very, very fun. It is 100% acrylics. It is a knitted little vest top. I love the white stripes in it. And shop by measurement again, I did get mine in a size 2XL. Per usual, knit is very, very stretchy and this one is too. And I just think it's so cute. I'm not sure it's for me at all. I'm not sure it's going to suit my body shape, but I thought I'd give it a try. So let's jump into it. Okay. Very different, definitely out of my comfort zone, but I kind of think I like it. I think it's very, very cute. Very, very different. And obviously I'm wearing a t-shirt underneath it. Now imagine if you had a shirt underneath it with the full sleeve, maybe a bit of a bishop sleeve, so it's kind of like a bit fuller of a sleeve. Very different, very cute. Am I going to wear it? I don't know. I think it depends on the styling. I'm definitely going to have to style it up and have fun with it when I get home to the rest of my wardrobe, but something very different. Definitely screams back to school, doesn't it? Just like the vest top screams back to school, so does a little pinafore dress. And when I saw this one, I thought I'm just going to have to give it a go. The model wore it with a white shirt underneath it and it looked absolutely adorable. It is, as I say, a little pinafore. I'm guessing it's going to be about knee length, but I love this dogtooth print and we have little pockets in the front, which I think is very, very cute. As you can tell, we do have a zip down the back, but that is it for details. Just a little pinafore dress and it screams back to school for me. So let's give it a try. This dress is really, really cute, isn't it? And Jesus, it screams back to school, doesn't it? Now, I on purposely didn't put anything underneath it, but the model had it on with a shirt underneath. I'm going to try that, take a photo, and you can see that over on my Instagram and my Facebook page. I will leave the link for you somewhere here. So if you want to follow me over there, you can give it a go. I think it's very, very cute. It does show quite a lot of boob. As you can see, the black is purely my bra, but I think if you have a little shirt or t-shirt or something like that underneath it, that's going to take care of it. Other than that, it has a great fit on my body. I think it's very, very cute. Oh, hi Lucy. That is all the pieces that I have to share with you in today's video. I hope, if nothing else, it has given you a little bit of inspiration, a few outfit ideas of what might work for you going back to school and work after the summer. But that's it for today. If you made it this far and sat through the ads for me, shared this video, etc., thank you very much, because that's all a help on how to make my channel grow. With all that said and done, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!